As we begin the book of Matthew, I'll just give you a little insight of what I know about him as an individual. Is he was hand selected by Jesus to join him in his ministry. So, as far as his age, we're really not sure because there's conflicting estimates of exactly how old he was. But it's assumed by many that he was around the same age as Jesus, and he was 30 or 31 when he started his ministry. So it's easy to kind of believe that he was that around that age. And one thing I didn't mention in my introduction was that the four books of the gospel were written by three of the four were written by people that were actually with Jesus. The book of Mark was not. Well, Mark himself was not with Jesus. But I'll go into more of that when we start the book of Mark. So, at the beginning of the book of Matthew, it starts off with a genealogy of Jesus. And what's really, really cool about this is the genealogy is from Jesus' father's side, Joseph. And the Old Testament, which has 39 books in it, mentions so many of these people that are in this genealogy. So when we do go back to starting in the Old Testament, then we'll have a better understanding that a lot of these folks are Joseph's descendants. And well, Jesus' descendants through his father's side. So, as far as the names, there's a bunch of names here, and I apologize for the not reading them, pronouncing the names correctly. I'll do the best I can. I had a phonetics class before, so I'll do what I can to pronounce them properly, and we'll go ahead and start with the reading. So this is chapter 1, verse 1 in the book of Matthew. In the New International Version Bible. So here we go. A record of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac. Isaac the father of Jacob. Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers. Judah the father of Perez, and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez the father of Hezron. Hezron the father of Ram. Ram the father of Aminadab. Aminadab the father of Nahshon. Nahshon the father of Salmon. Salmon the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife. Solomon the father of Rehoboam, Rehoboam the father of Abijah, Abijah the father of Asa, Asa the father of Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat the father of Jehoram, Jehoram the father of Uzziah, Uzziah the father of Jotham, Jotham the father of Ahaz, Ahaz the father of Hezekiah, Hezekiah the father of Manasseh, Manasseh the father of Amon, Amon the father of Josiah, and Josiah the father of Jeconiah, and his brothers at the time of the exile to Babylon. After the exile to Babylon, Jeconiah was the father of Shealtiel, Shealtiel the father of Zerubbabel, Zerubbabel the father of Abiud, Abiud the father of Eliakim, Eliakim the father of Azor, Azor the father of Zadok, Zadok the father of Achim, Achim the father of Eliud, Eliud the father of Eliezer, Eliezer the father of Matan, Matan the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who is called Christ. Thus there were 14 generations in all from Abraham to David, 14 from David to the exile of Babylon, and 14 from the exile to the Christ. So this is covering chapter 1, verses 1 through 17. And we'll go ahead and stop this right here, and we'll continue picking it up with 18 in the next video. And I hope you have a great, blessed day, my friend, and peace and love to you and yours. And I also hope that you take the time to go ahead and give us a like, and also subscribe, because these subscriptions will help me personally as far as getting my life in a little better place. So I do appreciate you taking the time to watch the videos, and please feel free to comment, and have a great, blessed day now. Peace and love.